I was just talking to Benjamin behind camera, who is the official template of the Apprentice of the Mysteries, you know, interested in this information. So I shared with him the best way is for me to tell the story, and it will ignite certain information in your genetic code. There may be a word here, something there that you'll take from, that you'll respond to, that will just like catalyze, like, yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of, you may say, I don't really understand a word that he's saying. It's okay. It's a stream of consciousness. You'll find your relationship to it. The more you access this information, I guarantee, the more you will be catalyzed. That's why I'm giving you these keys to begin with, to claim your sovereignty and your relationship with it. The third ring is the mystery of the stone itself, which is tone, sound. So now you have 3 rings in our divine template and our divine mystery of the Grail unfolding in this new time. Basically the Grail, the unified field in light, the sword, the power, the unlimited power of the word itself. The word was in the beginning. It's the most powerful force in the universe. It is always spoken into creation for negation or for true creation. Somewhere down the road it's spoken, and that is a very, very powerful force. And then in that resonance it's actually sung. It's actually through all the bards and the poets. They were singing this language in poetic bardic script, which was what the rings revealed. It's a mystery. It's an anthem of creation itself. And why have we lost the way? Because we're extremely distracted by a story called time, space, and money. And most people will say, I don't have any time. Well, there you've erased it. In the mystery, there is no time. There's only the now. And money comes from a new resource. And I'll be describing many levels of this information of how it applies to a new template in economic freedom. Because that's part of the mystery, is how it grounds here. Not in money in the old sense, in exchanges, in consciousness, not built into an old pyramid matrix, but how, according to these divine formulas, how we create a new field. So those 3 rings, the Grail, sword, and the stone, is the mystery of taking your personal sovereignty, Excalibur, back and holding it upright. Choosing to come forward into the mystery and say, I am a being of light, that I choose to be in source intelligence and have my own direct relationship to it through the great I, or in the West, the great I am principle. All of these things you as a student have to enact. Otherwise, it's just information. If you use the keys, I guarantee that you're going to have results, because I've studied very, very carefully how not only all the fields of unity work, but how duality works and how you can simply put it conveniently outside of your ring and cleanse the past story by navigating a new language. So this is the creation of a new spell, a new Grail anthology. And the coming generations, which particularly know that, you know, in the 20-year-old bracket, you know, it's you younger souls that aren't formed yet, but want this revolutionary Uranian information of a new thesis. And certainly can't be done by an old patriarch or being told what to do, or an old education model that doesn't involve the nature of the higher self, of this divine understanding that is beyond this dimension. It's beyond the 3rd dimension. So time, space are all very useful, but it takes time. I've given myself 24/7 to live in this, and this is why these revelations have come, as I've explored it. And now, as my chalice is full, I'm passing on a small fragment of my direct discoveries, which is 0-1 principle.